Good afternoon and welcome to the Driving To podcast, the podcast where we drive to happiness, drive to fulfillment, success, work, leadership, whatever you're driving to, we'll talk about it right here on the Driving To podcast. Hi, my name is Matt Munnell and I'm the host of the Driving To podcast. And today, last night, me and my wife were sitting there flipping through Netflix and trying to find something to watch. We were, you have the remote out. You guys have all been there, right? You're sitting there and you're flipping, you're scrolling down, flipping, trying to find something to watch. You flip some more, you keep flipping, and then you realize there's nothing flipping on. You can't choose a flipping thing because you keep flipping and nothing is striking your fancy for whatever reason that evening. So then you go to Amazon Prime and you do the same thing. You're flipping and can't find anything to watch. You go to Hulu or you go back to your cable and you still can't find something to watch. And it's like, man, it's just funny phenomena there. And it made me think, though, going back to my childhood, when we had just one TV in the house, and you didn't get to choose what you wanted to watch, because you ended up watching whatever your mom or dad were watching, basically. You had a few channels on the TV, and whatever they were watching is what you were watching. So on the weekends, you were watching some football games, maybe some golf. In the afternoons, in the mornings, you were watching movies, and during the week, you watched, soap operas or whatever your mom or dad were watching on TV. But it really got me thinking, that because of that, I watched a lot of movies and such that I probably wouldn't have watched in today's world. If I had Netflix in 1977, I wouldn't have watched To Kill a Mockingbird. I wouldn't have watched Harvey. Every Sunday morning on TBS, there was the Academy Award Theater. And we would watch that. It came on like at 10 o'clock in the morning on Sunday mornings. And we would watch that pretty religiously every Sunday morning. And it got to where you were looking forward to seeing it. And what it was TBS, a station out of Atlanta, the Superstation, the first Superstation, they would broadcast movies that had won some sort of Academy Award in the past. And so it was, generally speaking, some pretty high quality movies. But again, nothing that a 10-year-old, 13-year-old, 15-year-old guy would choose to watch. But it became something to look forward to watch these movies. And again, it introduced me to things that I wouldn't have probably ever chose if I had my choice. And I didn't, because one TV in the house, you watch what mom watched. But today, I'm thankful that we went through that or had to do that, because again, I've been introduced to many different genres and many different types of movies that I never would do today. So I guess the challenge is, because we're not going to go back in time, although some people do. We gave up cable, so we just stream everything. But again, you have Netflix, you have Amazon Prime, you have YouTube TV. So you still got a ton of choices out there. But here's a challenge for you. The next time you go to choose something to watch, try to do it like you would back in the day where you didn't have a choice. So you say, all right, tonight we're going to pull up the genre of drama and we're going to watch the 12th movie that's in the sheet, in the queue, as you flip down. We're going to flip down to the 12th movie, and that's what we're watching, no matter what it is. Or we're going to choose the 32nd movie in action adventure. It'll be a fun challenge to do, and but it'll certainly allow you to introduce yourself to movies that you probably wouldn't choose, especially if you go down to like the 52nd movie in a genre or something like that. Or tonight we're going to watch the 38th documentary. It could be an interesting challenge, and you're going to watch some weird stuff, I'm sure, but. There's a challenge today, helps us drive to fulfillment, because you can get fulfilled watching some things that are a little outside your box, so to speak. So take the challenge and drive to fulfillment. So that's it for today. Whatever you're driving to, drive safe, and we will see you next time.